From BS and Beer Media, it's Top of the Bleachers with Jason and Tucker.
Handoff, Smith coming right, trying to outrun the coverage, makes a cut, gets it. Oh, he's still going all the way. He's going to score. He's got the five.
Let's see what the guys are talking about today.
Yo, welcome into the Top of the Bleachers. It is January the 26th, and it's been a week. Been a lot of stuff happened. It's crazy when we started putting this stuff together to talk about. It was like, man, we got a lot to talk about. So we got a little everything. Football, basketball. I don't have any baseball for you, but football and basketball, we got lots to talk about.
You do have a little bit of baseball. You gave me some baseball news right before we went on the air.
I did.
Caden Wallace got an invite to the Washington Nationals spring training camp. Way to go, Caden.
Yeah.
I know you watch the show a lot. Happy for you, man.
Yeah, it's pretty cool that you know somebody that's good enough to go pro at something. Yeah.
It is neat that I actually know the kid, but it's really neat because he was a former Hog. You know, I love seeing former Hogs do, excel. You know what I mean?
Seems to be more and more, you know what I mean? Seems like it.
I think I'm just getting older and I know more and more now. That's what it is. I've collected more. I've collected more.
Well, a lot of those guys are retired. We don't see their whole career play out, you know what I mean?
Some of them are.
It's crazy.
Travis came over the other night, buddy of mine, and we were watching the two playoff games. And you know how guys are. We start, just thinking up random stuff, well, where did Ben Roethlisberger go to college? And you end up on Google looking at, Miami of Ohio or whatever. Mm-hmm. But in that process, Ben Roethlisberger, he won Super Bowl 40, okay. Super Bowl 43. This is Super Bowl 65 that we're about to do.
What? Holy crap.
Yeah.
That is wild. We're not that far away from Super Bowl 100. You know what I mean? 35 more years. Can you make it 35 years?
85.
85.
By the way, before we go in, for a happy birthday to my partner in crime over here, turned the big 2-1 this week. He turned the big 2-1.
That's the wildest thing. Can I start counting backwards now? To see it. I made it. She was like, "You made it to the 50-yard line," and I was like, "Can I turn around and go back?"
Yeah.
So I go back a couple years. Not a lot of years, just a couple.
I'd like to go back a lot of years.
Just that too, but everybody's got regrets. But I mean, if I could just health wise, it's going.
Oh no, not regrets. It's more like waking up without an ache or a pain would be nice. Not making noise when I get out of the chair.
Regrets. You got some regrets.
The main thing I regret is how I treated my body. I just didn't. A lot of pain and suffering went through this body right here.
Yeah,
not as much as some. Don't get me wrong. Like there have been people that have suffered a lot more than me, and I'm grateful and very appreciative for the little bit of suffering that I have had. But man, if this is how I feel at 50, 100 is going to hurt.
You think that's why old people they start getting cranky because they start thinking, man, it's really good. Either they start hurting more and more and more, and that just makes them cranky, or it's like, man, if I make it that far ahead, that's it's kind of a cynical way to look at it. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I think at a certain age you don't hurt anymore because the doctor's like you're taking like 20 pills a day and you got a pill for everything. So
that's probably true.
My grandmother is 102 years old and she is she's not the most pleasant woman to be around. She's wild. She's kind of angry at the world, but I think when people say, I'd like to live forever, they don't really think it through because you'd have to watch all your loved ones die. And then you would get new loved ones and then you would watch them die. And, it just wouldn't be that. It wouldn't be as awesome as you think it would be.
Yeah. I know. This has come up in Smallville recently. I got the wife watching a couple with me, and it's like you end up Team Lana or Team Lois, you know what I mean? And she's totally Team Lana. She's like, oh, she's so pretty. Oh my gosh, she's all over Lana. Lana's the greatest thing ever. Mm-hmm. And I kind of lean towards Lois because I know he's gonna, Superman's supposed to end up with Lois Lane. That's just how it is, you know what I mean? That's the story. That's how it goes. That's how I'm kind of rooting for Lois, you know what I mean? A little bit. But it's funny how in chat. So this is just like that Jacob and Edward stuff everybody was doing a long time ago. It's the same thing, It's yeah. Anyway, it's I'm like way into season 7 now. I'm cooking through it. I got a couple more seasons to go. I want to see fully turn into Superman.
Spoiler, it's going to happen.
Oh, I know. They keep doing little things. Like the whole way through the whole thing, he gets little things. Like he gets his heat vision, in season 2 or something. And he gets a Kryptonian cold and sneezes and blows the freaking barn apart and stuff, Figures out he's got, power breath or whatever. He can't fly yet. We're in season 7. He can't fly yet. And it's kind of ticking him off because his cousin showed up and she's all flying around all over the place. And he's like, what the heck? What's wrong with me? So he had to go into this place and Lois said he was dressing up in a suit. He had to put on a suit for the first time because he's always just t-shirt and a jacket, And it's always red and it's always blue. Like one of the combinations, red and blue, always. The kid doesn't know any other color. Okay? He's Superman.
It's Superman. Come on.
But he puts the suit on for the first time. So he looks like, what you picture Clark Kent looking like when he works at the Daily Planet or something. He's got a suit. And then she makes him put on some glasses, Yeah, man. It's like there's little things throughout the whole thing where they're like.
They're showing you.
Yeah, I mean, I know what's going to happen. And Lex is, man. He's turning into a real dirtbag. Anyway, let's move on here. We've had a lot of stuff happen, man. We had national champion, the Indiana Hoosiers won the national championship.
16-0. I think first team to ever do it, isn't it? Aren't they?
I think I saw that, yeah. Well, because they never play 16 games, I don't think. Usually it's like 13-0 or 14-0 maybe. And then here the last few years it's getting more and more.
Well, I mean, I think they justify it because they're paying them now. Like they justify the fact that they can stretch it out a little bit further because they're paying these kids or whatever.
Yeah.
So
they play like 13, and then you make the championship game, you play another game. Now you go to the playoffs, and you might play 3 or 4 to get however many it is to get to the championship game. I guess it takes 16 games. That's how many it takes to win.
So,
and
they did. Yeah, go ahead.
They came out and said they're not going to change the playoff for next year. So,
well, they made one little change in the playoff next year.
You mean the Notre Dame clause?
Yeah, the Notre Dame clause.
Well, it wasn't a change. It was already in there. Like they knew it was coming.
That's pretty ridiculous, if you ask me. Why one university holds that much power, I have no idea. It's like, I mean, if it was the University of Arkansas, this is a terrible comparison, but if it was the University of Arkansas that said, listen, if we make the top 12, y'all got to put us in there no matter what. They've been like, man, maybe, we might put you in there. We got to see what you did. Not Notre Dame. They just got to make the top 12. And there's enough of these homers in the AP and the coaches poll that will put them in the top 12.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
if I was a voter, I would put them number 13 every week. I would put them at number 13. They would end the season at number 13 every year.
Technically, if you're good enough to finish top 12, you should be in the playoff.
Not with automatic conference bids and stuff.
I know.
You don't have
I
that
said
many
should be.
spots.
You should be good enough to be in the tournament. That's what I'm saying. But to get a
'Cause we-
bid preseason,
Yeah.
like
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Because the ACC champion didn't even get to go to the college football playoffs.
yeah, the conference champion game winner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't even go to the college football playoffs.
Yeah, I don't understand that at all.
And I would rather have measly little Duke in there than Notre Dame because they're top 12 guys. We're top 12. We should get in. We're special. We're not special.
One of those won't get
Join
in.
Join a conference and get your ass kicked like everybody else and earn your way into the college football playoff.
It'll just push out one of those teams like this year, James Madison and Tulane. It'll just push one of those out. That's all that's gonna happen. So
well, that kind of sucks for James Madison and Tulane, but
I know.
I mean, they didn't really. They were pretty much just cannon fodder anyway. So I mean,
exactly.
I don't know, man. I want the 12 best teams, but I don't want you getting in there because you think you're special. You should have to earn your spot. And if you look at Notre Dame's, not just who they lost to this year, but the history of where they get ranked preseason and where they end up at the end of the season, the nobodies that they get to play because they make their own schedule. You know, they get to pick and choose who they're going to play. I'm sorry, man. It's just no. You need to join a conference and get in a conference, and vie for a championship like everybody else. Sorry.
Oh, you're good. You're good. They're in football, UConn and Notre Dame are independents.
Mm-hmm.
I want to look at their schedule right quick because I feel like they have to play like a. No, they don't.
No, they get to make their own schedule. And why doesn't UConn get the top 12? If they make the top 12, does UConn get an automatic bid? They're independent.
Yeah, they're independent.
No, because Notre Dame's special. Notre Dame's special over here.
Yeah, I know. I don't.
I mean, they weren't.
Hey, I'm with you. I think they should have to earn it. I don't think you should be given anything like that. If you're going to play, why do they have so much power that they can demand that anyway? Why would we agree to that?
I have no idea.
Because it's got to be money. I mean, it's got to be money, right? Yeah. Well, that's
and the whole reason they're not in a conference is because they have a TV contract with CBS or somebody like that. So, and they can't get out of it till like 2032 or something like that.
I think I saw something like that too. Yeah.
So they can't join the SEC because the SEC has their own, they have ESPN and the SEC network and all that stuff. They can't join the Big Ten because the Big Ten got their own network. The ACC got their own network. Everybody got their own network, and Notre Dame sitting out there with their
but Texas did too.
With CBS.
Texas did too. They caved in and said, "Okay."
Yeah, but Texas's network was the Longhorn Network. It was like their own network.
Yeah, I know. That's
what I'm saying. They were like, "Okay, we can make more money if we join the Big 12's network or whatever, or ESPN."
I don't think they could. I think they get to. I don't know. I bet they get to keep some of that now. I bet they don't have to. I bet they don't have to share it all.
I have no idea. They're part of the SEC now, so I think it all goes into revenue share.
So if they sell a T-shirt,
I don't know how you're going to get me lying. I have no idea how any of that works.
Part the school gets a part. Like, how's that work? The guy that owns the shop gets a part. I don't know how that all works.
I think it would depend on if it was licensed by the NCAA or not. Like,
Well, I'm pretty sure they.
I can make a Razorback T-shirt and go out on the corner and sell it. But if the University of Arkansas finds out about it, they can also sue me. So I mean, you know,
yeah.
so
Anyway, Indiana wins the game. Miami played. They had a good effort.
I think Miami played Indiana. I think we got the best two teams in the championship. I think Indiana, they rolled Texas A&M, they rolled Alabama, they beat Ohio State convincingly earlier in the year, they beat Oregon earlier in the year, and rolled them again in the playoff. They beat everybody and pretty much handled everybody. And then Miami put up probably the best fight against them that I've seen this year. So,
yeah, I'd say Miami had a I don't know. Yeah, I'd say a tougher road. I mean, they had to beat A&M, Ohio State, and Ole Miss.
Yeah,
that's tough. As Indiana had to beat Alabama, Oregon. I mean, that's tough too. I mean, but
that was the second time they beat Oregon this year too.
Miami had to play one extra game too.
And you thought Oregon would be prepared. Hey man, you just played Indiana. Surely you'll be better prepared. No, they got their butt whooped right from the get-go, man. You could just, I think, wasn't that the game that opened it up with like a pick six, the very first play or something like that?
No, it was there was only 3 points scored in the first quarter. It was Indiana was up 10-0 at halftime. And then going into the fourth quarter, it was 17-7. And then the final score 27-21.
Wait. You're talking about the championship game.
Yeah.
No. I was talking about the Indiana-Oregon game. Like, didn't that start off like right off the bat with Oregon throwing a pick six?
I want to say yes.
Yeah, that game. Like first play of the game, like was a pick six by Indiana, and then Oregon went down and scored and answered. And I thought, all right, it's going to be a ball game, and then that was it. I mean, Indiana just kicked their butt from then on.
Yeah. First play, 25-yard interception for return. 14:49, 11 seconds into the game. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. But yeah, then like you said, Oregon tied it up, and then 14-7, 21-7, 28-7, 35-7, 42-7. Yeah, they just blew their doors off. 56-22, final score of that game. That's wild.
I feel like the SEC really needs to pick up our game because, like, ever since Saban retired, it's been like championship after championships been going to the Big Ten. Like, I think Georgia had one in there. So
yes, I've noticed that as well. A lot of people have.
We've been talking every year I'm talking, no, SEC's best football. Big Ten wins the championship.
Yeah. Let's just look it up. See if we can get a list here. Let's see. Man, I can't ever search for anything on here, man. I need to go to Google. Go to Google.
What were you searching for on?
I was trying to find the national champions. Who's the national champion? Who's the last, 10, 20 years of national champions? So let's just ask that. Who won the... There's a list. Make a list. Here you go. All right. 25. Indiana, obviously. Ohio State, so that's Big Ten. Michigan, that's Big Ten.
Then
Georgia
went back to back.
Georgia, Alabama, LSU, Clemson,
Dang.
Alabama, Clemson.
All right, so it's just been the last 3 years.
The last 3 years have been Big Ten.
Last 3 years have been Big Ten.
And honestly, this year, no doubt Indiana was the best team, like for sure.
No,
last year, Ohio State, no doubt that was the best team for sure. So I can't really even argue with that. I mean, they were good. They had some good players too. Anyway.
So what else? What else happened this week?
I saw some crazy predictions about these tweets. These guys, one was about COVID. It was hilarious. This guy in like 2013 or something said, "Watch out for COVID. It's on the way." And 2013, he tweeted that out. And then he never tweeted again. He disappeared. It's crazy. And then when the Seahawks lost or something, I forget when it was, a long time ago, the guy tweeted out, "Man, the Seahawks are going to suck until 26." And here they are in the Super Bowl. Also, there's a picture of the Madden picture. Is that it?
Yeah. I don't know if it was Madden or what, but it's got all the.
It's got all the players,
all the players in a team jersey, and you're looking at the back of them and standing in the very front, side by side, at the very top of the pyramid. Okay, this is probably some Illuminati stuff. But at the top of the pyramid, there is Drake May and there's Sam Darnold standing side by side.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy, dude.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Had to break Bo Nix's ankle to make it happen.
His ankle wasn't broke. They was like, "Dude, we're gonna have to tell people your ankle's broke." So,
this goes right in with Brandon's comment. Why did he put it back?
I don't know. I'm not very I don't know. Not very excited about this Super Bowl, I guess. I guess maybe because it's a rematch. Didn't we just have this Super Bowl like 10 years ago or something like that?
Yeah, but it was, Brady and them back then.
It was Brady. It's impressive. This is Drake May's second year or third?
Second, I believe.
Second year, man. And he's got him in the Super Bowl. That's pretty impressive.
Did you see the list of guys that got drafted with Darnold that haven't made it to the Super Bowl yet? Like Josh Allen, Lamar, Dak, I think was in that same class. Like several dudes.
I don't think Dak's ever gonna make it.
And he's the first ever USC quarterback to start a Super Bowl. That sounds crazy.
Yeah, that does sound crazy. There have been a lot of USC quarterbacks.
I know. Didn't Jim Plunkett go to the USC?
Man, you're going way back there.
Sorry, bro.
Jim Plunkett.
I know. I went way back.
There's like me, you, and Jim Plunkett's mom are the only people who know who Jim Plunkett is.
Hey, man, he was good. He went to Stanford. Never mind.
Stanford. He was West Coast. You were close.
Yeah, I don't know why I was thinking that. But yeah, that was a weird stat. Matt Leinart, but he never made a Super Bowl.
No. Mark Sanchez, he stabbed somebody, but he ain't never made a Super Bowl. Oh, no, he got stabbed. He's
a winner.
Yeah.
He's a real winner. Anyway, what else happened? Let's see. Well, Alabama told the NCAA, "Screw you, buddy. We're just going to take this G Leaguer if we want to." So I don't know if you heard about this, but
I watched it. I watched it happen. I watched him check into the ball game, and 2 plays later, he alley-oop dunked in some kid's face. And I thought, oh, man, that was a grown man move. He's a grown-ass man.
I know. it's weird because it's started a fight basically because the NCAA was like, "Nah, you can't do that," and they were like, "Restraining order," and then a judge swooped in and was like, "Yeah." An Alabama judge swooped in.
An Alabama judge who's an Alabama donor, an Alabama alumni, and probably has floor seats, I'm guessing, for the rest
Not a
of the
small
season.
Donor. They said between 150 and 250.
Yeah. And
So-
he's making the decision on this.
Yeah.
I get Dabo looking into it because there's some tampering going on, is what I would do. I get Dabo Sweeney looking into it because he's pretty good at finding out this tampering stuff. Like, where did Dabo get the text messages from?
I don't know. From all over the place. I don't know. He kept
Wait,
referencing
sorry.
guys.
We're going into something.
One controversy at a time, my friend. Yeah, Alabama though, they basically told the NCAA, we don't care what you think. Judge ruled he's eligible. They said that as far as we'll fight you on this. We think he should be eligible, and they let him play. So there you
go. The crazy part about this is that, first of all, as Alabama, when the restraining order goes away and you do have to fight this in court, if you lose, they're probably going to put some sort of sanction on you. If I was the NCAA right now and you put a restraining order on me and then you have this judge come in and overrule, my attitude would be, well, you can play in some other tournament. You're not playing in the NCAA tournament. That would be if I was the NCAA.
I agree with you. I agree with you, actually.
But I think the NCAA over just the last week has proven how inept and how they have no control whatsoever. Like nobody's listening to them. Nobody cares. You say don't tamper. We don't care. We're going to tamper. You say don't play this kid. We don't care. We're going to play this kid. It just, there's
I don't know. They have a good argument with the basketball right now because they let these European guys that play professional basketball. They play professional, but they don't play in the NBA, but they get paid professionally, right? And so their argument is what's the difference between that guy and some guy out of the G League that plays professional basketball, but he's not in the NBA? I don't know. I don't know if we should let any of them in. I don't know. At the same time, I want them all in. The better players, the better the game, but I don't want them to be 30. You know what I mean? I don't want them to be.
Well, if that's what I'm saying, like if we turn the NCAA into pretty much we turn it into the G League, and where are all these freshmen going to go? Because if I can go get guys out of the G League, why in the world would I recruit a freshman? I'm going to go get me some studs out of the G League that still got some eligibility left and pay them some money. I mean, you're going to end up killing the college game if you haven't already. You're going to end up killing. And what's going to happen is you're going to have a lot of veteran, older coaches that are going to pull a Nick Saban and be like, listen, this is not what I signed up for. I'm out of here. See you later.
Oh, you know what? Nate Oates is the same guy that just a few weeks ago was on his pedestal about, it's just hurting the high school kids. I mean, he was yelling that a couple weeks ago. Now he's okay with it.
I don't understand how you can pick up a player halfway through the season. When did we start doing that? You could pick up a player halfway through the season.
You couldn't transfer but like you may have went to school there through the fall, and you're not eligible until January or whatever first. There's that.
Yeah, this guy finished playing a pro game Thursday night and jumps on the court the next night with Alabama.
I saw he's in the All-Star voting for the G League.
Yeah, they pretty much just picked up a free agent halfway through the season is what they did.
I don't know. if it works out, it's great for your team, right? That's awesome. But I feel like there's so many other things that can happen, with your, the chemistry of your team that you've already built, like all the way through summer. Now you've been playing, like 15, 20 games almost. And now you bring some guy in that's not practiced with you, not been around your guy. And these are young kids too, right? They're not like adults yet, you know how kids are. I mean, the new guy, and you're going to come in here and take my minutes. I'm trying to get to the league. What are you doing? I just feel like there'd be more conflict than what would help. I feel like I could be wrong.
Right. It didn't end up getting them a win. They ended up getting beat by Tennessee. So, I mean, I guess if they come out and that guy puts up 25 and you beat Tennessee by 20, you'd probably have more people complaining and bitching about it. But since they got beat, Rick Barnes is like, I don't care. Go get 5 G League guys. I'll still whip your butt. I don't give a crap. I got a lifetime contract, buddy. I'm the most secure coach in the NCAA. I'll take on.
That's what Golden said. That's what he said. He said, I don't care. We're going to beat you anyway. Have they played yet? I don't know. Let me see.
No.
Let me check their schedule.
Well, that's the attitude that you got to have if you're a head coach, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah. I don't care who you got on your team.
I'm also surprised that there wasn't.
Let's see.
Like as soon as that guy checked into the ball game, I'm surprised that there wasn't 4 or 5 or 10 or 15 coaches across the nation who started calling the G League. Hey, you got anybody who's got some eligibility that I could?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's kind of the problem is what there's, I heard Cal say that we just want to know the rules.
Yeah, what are
they? You tell me the rules, I'll follow the rules, but you got to tell me what they are.
Yeah.
We can't.
But they're not.
Is he allowed to do that? Because if he's allowed to do that, I didn't know that. You should be telling me what I can and can't do. So
Shea,
leaguers, that's what's going to happen next.
Yeah. Well, Shea's got some eligibility left.
Yeah, how many one and done guys has Cal got?
He can put an all-star team together. What are you talking about, man?
Can you imagine, bro? Yeah, Malik Monk and Devin Booker decide they're going to come back to college today. They're what?
They're playing at the University of Arkansas.
And they're going to average 70 points a game,
AD's decided that's where he's going to retire at. He's going to go to the University of Arkansas and retire.
That's just crazy. Because how long till that happens? If nobody's enforcing anything and you can get a professional player, why can't you get an NBA player?
Sure you could.
Like, what's the difference?
Jordan's got 2 years left.
Somebody's got to somebody got to draw the line.
Jordan's got 1 year left. Jordan could come back and play at 60-something and probably do well in college.
I don't know about that.
LeBron got 4 years, but I think he's too stupid to get in. I don't know if LeBron's smart enough to get in.
He could get in his own college. I'm sure he got his own somewhere. LeBron.
Yeah, college 23. College 23.
LeBron College of Business College or something, yeah.
LeBron Southampton Institute of Technology College.
Anyway, moving on here. So that happened. A lot of other college basketball stuff going on too. But so the next thing I got for you though, you ain't gonna believe this, man.
Tell me about it.
They've already put out a way too early top 25 for college football. We're still in January. The game was like a couple days ago. What?
Okay. Here are my predictions before you even read me the list. These are my predictions.
All right.
Notre Dame is in the top 10. Okay. Ohio State's probably number 1, even though Indiana just beat them during the regular season and won the championship.
Check, but only because they know what's his name quarterback's leaving. I bet that's their excuse. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, where's Mendoza going? He went somewhere
He's going to the draft. His younger brother's transferring.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, see what? Why are they number 3?
And then my third and final prediction is that the word Arkansas is nowhere in that list.
It is not. No, sir.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
It's not, no. They do have Ohio State 1, Indiana 2, but again, it's probably because what's his name's going to the draft.
Sure.
They got Texas at 3.
Okay.
I don't see how they'll be better than they were last year. I mean, I guess Arch, counting on Arch to be better. I don't know.
Well, I mean, he's got a year of experience behind him now. He did play better at the end of the year than he did at the beginning. You got to admit that. And I'm sure they're gonna throw 33, 35 mil out there again, roll that dice again. So they should have the players. So yeah, I could understand. Like if you're gonna do a way too early preseason, you pretty much you got to do a lot of it by Neil. How much money you think they're going to spend, and Texas is going to be up there at the top. I guarantee it.
Oh yeah, for sure. Let me see something here.
So where was Notre Dame?
Notre Dame is number 6.
Oh well, yeah, I knew they would. They'd be in there somewhere.
Oh yeah, they're in there. You know that for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Miami though, they're number 8. No, wait, they're number 9. What?
Okay.
This says tied for 8th. What? What are we doing?
So they actually put 26 teams in?
There's a tied for 8 twice and a tied for 18. 3 of them tied for 18.
Who's tied for 18?
What are we doing? Utah, Washington, and Louisville.
So this is actually the top 29.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times 5 is 25. Okay, so they left out a 9. Okay, they left out 19 and 20.
Okay, all right.
So it all evens out. I was about to say top 25, and it's 30 teams. What are we doing?
Yeah.
Let's see. Georgia 4, Oregon, Notre Dame, Texas Tech, number 7. They spend a lot of money again. They're probably gonna be pretty good. Texas A&M, Miami, Oklahoma, which I saw they signed Mateer. They got Mateer coming back. BYU, LSU. Don't you figure they should be like? I feel like they should be a little more higher up. With Lane and all that.
Historically, they usually start pretty high up. I don't know.
Anyway, LSU is at 12. Ole Miss right behind them, 13. Michigan, USC, Alabama's at 16. Man, they're gonna run that guy out of town in a hurry if you don't.
Here's my way too early prediction. Okay, way too early prediction. College football prediction.
Yeah.
The head coach at Alabama, DeBoer, towards the end of the season, maybe not even towards the end of the season. At some point, he's gonna get fired this year. Okay, he's gonna get fired, and then they're gonna buy out Lane at LSU.
Oh.
It's gonna be the biggest buyout you've ever seen, and he's gonna go to Alabama.
That could actually happen. That's what they want. Alabama fans want Lane. They do.
That would be.
Come on home, Lane. Come on home. You could follow the same trajectory as Nick Saban. Go over to LSU, win you a title, and then come over here and win 10.
He's got to go to the NFL and fail miserably, and then come back to college football.
I don't think Alabama fans are aware of how even everybody is now.
No.
You know what I mean? Everybody's got a shot. If you're in this top 25 here, you got a shot, man.
We've even got a name for it now. We're going to start calling it Alabama privilege. They have Bama privilege. they have no clue about reality at all, none whatsoever.
Yeah. Well, I mean, think like a champion.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see what else we got here. SEC Mike. We like that guy. Him and cousin Shane. They're hilarious. He put out his 26 SEC head coach rankings. You want to guess on maybe the top 5?
Top 5 SEC college football
coaches. Yeah.
Coaches.
What do you think? So you got to put right. Kirby.
Number 5.
Right.
You got to think Kirby's in there. I got to think Lane's in there. They probably put Lane in top 5.
Yeah.
Drinkwine, the old Drinkwinkle or whatever his name is from Missouri, get in there?
Not top 5.
What about the guy from Vanderbilt? He get in there? He should, man. He's done a good job at Vanderbilt.
No, he didn't, unfortunately. No. He's pretty far down there than what I think he should be.
Man, I'm running out of coaches.
Okay.
Who's the coach?
Think about who's the 5 favorite teams, favorited teams.
So they put DeBoer in the top 5?
Yeah. Kirby Smart, Lane Kiffin, DeBoer, Heupel, and Sarkisian.
What about Florida? They didn't put Florida's guy in.
Summerall, number 11. Florida.
Well, man,
Clark
Heupel doesn't
number 10.
Yeah. Heupel at Tennessee, I don't know. That doesn't really surprise me because people just gush over what an offensive, great guy he is and all this stuff. Whatever.
Yeah, but him and Sark are like the same. They're really good coaches, but they're not elite coaches.
Like, you don't think Sark's an elite coach?
I mean, he hasn't won one yet. I mean,
well, you can say that about a lot of coaches, man. I mean,
you're going to talk about elite. If you're elite, you're, winning championships.
Well, Lane Kiffin ain't won a championship.
Well, then Kirby about the only elite one there is.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to go by championships in the SEC.
Well, Brent probably won one as a coordinator. Well, a lot of these guys probably won one as a coordinator. But let's see. No. Well, no. Kirby probably the only one.
So where they got Silverhead at, or Silverfish, or Silver Tongue, or whatever his name is?
Lucky number 13.
Oh, nice.
I think that kind of sucks. I don't like Auburn's coach. I'm not sure about that guy yet. They could be really good, but they may stink. So
they got rid of Hugh Freeze, right?
They did. Yeah, they got that Alex Golish.
Like
USF or UCF or somewhere down there. USF, yeah. I think maybe.
His name was floated around the Arkansas job.
They got Pete Golding at Ole Miss, number 14.
I hear he's really good at getting players.
Well, he's good at tampering. I know that. It's been documented by the entire Clemson staff, apparently.
Yeah, I still don't know where they got the text messages from. Like, the text message is going from the coach to the player's phone. How did he get his hands on the text messages? Was it a team phone?
No, I don't know if it was like that. I don't know if he actually saw the text messages or if it was like, I talked to someone, he talked to this guy and you'd have to watch the video to explain it.
Okay.
So talked, he kept bringing up a couple guys that were like, must be his assistants or something, and his AD. He kept bringing up these names that I didn't really know who. I don't know a lot about Clemson, so I didn't know who he was talking about exactly. But he talked to this guy, and then they couldn't reach him, so they went to his apartment or whatever, and he pulled up, and the guy steps out of his car, looks right at the coach, and goes, "I'm going to Ole Miss." First thing he said.
Wow.
No. What do you want, Coach? What's up? How you doing? No talking, nothing. I'm going to Ole Miss. Don't even talk. Yeah. That whole thing. We can talk about that now if you want to. Dabo just like he went off, man. He's upset. He's like this. Nobody's going to tamper with my players. That's basically what he said. You're not going to do it. He warned them. He said, call their AD, tell them stop doing that, or we're going to turn them in. They didn't stop. And so he went.
But what does turning them in do?
I don't know. I mean, that might be the point too. It's probably what Golding's thinking. What are they going to do?
Yeah, they just let a 42-year-old man play at Alabama. Why do I care? Yeah.
And you just told everybody they'll pay $2 million for a linebacker.
Yeah.
So it's probably good for recruiting.
I mean, I think it's pretty crappy of the coach to do that. I think it's pretty crappy of the player to do that after you'd already signed, after you're already in class and all that.
Yeah.
But, again, I think that's an age thing because, I feel like if I look you in the eye and I shake your hand, then we have, we got a contract, me and you. I'm going to keep to my word. I expect you to keep to your word. Yeah. But I don't think that's a real thing anymore.
Doesn't feel like it.
It doesn't.
I think it's just a lot of pressure on. I mean, especially when you think about it, you're like 18 to 20 years old. And some guys coming to you saying, "Hey, man, I'll give you $1 million."
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of pressure from both sides. You know what I mean? Trying to.
Well, I think it also, like, these kids put everything in the agent's hands, and these agents they're dirty. They want the most money because they get the most percentage out of it. And so they don't give a crap about the kid. They don't give a crap about the school. They don't give a crap about anything except getting the most money that they can. That's all they care about.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the agent was no good either. I mean, basically tried to blackmail them, with, that's who had a bunch of the messages was the agent. So I don't know how they got him from him, but he had the info that they wanted, and he tried to bribe them with getting Luke more money in another year. And Dabo was like, "I'm not doing that. Just hand over the stuff like you're supposed to." Stop being evil, man. Anyway, yeah, Dabo kind of went scorched earth on everybody there for a little bit. He had the timeline down, man. So-and-so text at 8 a.m. So-and-so text at 4:27 p.m. Enter the transfer portal at 11:40. Talk to him at 11:42. All good, coach. Ain't going nowhere. 12:15 p.m. Hey, the office down here, the compliance office is calling Dabo. Hey, Luke's down here trying to enter the transfer portal. Thought you might want to know. What? 30 minutes later. You know what I mean? Like, it's absurd. I mean, he had enough. It's like, screw this, man. I warned y'all, back off, and you didn't back off. So I'm telling everybody that you guys are what you are, a piece of crap.
Yeah, but again, like, if the NCAA doesn't step in and do anything about it, then,
You're right.
All right. We're pieces of crap, but we got your player,
Yeah. I mean, how can you punish them anyway, right? You're going to punish the kid? I don't know. You can't really do that. You could punish the coach, the program.
You could punish the program and the coach. You could fine the crap out of them, make them wish that you could fine them to the point where they didn't have any NIL money left.
It sounds like they've got never ending if they're over paying $1 million for a linebacker. I mean, there's like 105 roster spots.
Yeah, but linebacker's pretty important. Linebacker's pretty important.
Yeah, but I mean, you're gonna okay, you got 22 guys. You're gonna pay them all $1 million, like
It's 22 million. That's about what Texas Tech and probably Texas is throwing out. They're throwing out more than that.
That's nuts.
It was reported last year that University of Texas, paid something like 30-something million for their team. Okay.
That's so
now, I don't know if those numbers are correct or whatever. I did see a video of watching college players coming to practice in Benz, Lamborghinis, Ferraris, Corvettes. Sorry, man. You're paying pretty good at Texas. Paying pretty good at Texas.
Yeah, they had all those Lambos out there on that visit that time. Remember that?
Yeah.
$1
million a player, that's probably.
Yeah, so it's again, and somebody has to enforce this rev share thing that they came up with. Like, how are you going to say we're going to have this and nobody has to stick to it? Like, what? Why'd you even? Why? I mean, I guess so they would have
the day they decided that they were going to pay players. They just started paying players. They said, okay, you can pay players now. They didn't set down any rules, any guardrails. They didn't put anything in place, no enforcement whatsoever. And I don't know, they expected it to be the honor system. I don't know exactly what they expected. Okay, but
I don't know.
Every team out there wants to win. And every team, every fan base out there is pretty much willing to do anything, any cheating, anything that is short of killing somebody, which I don't know. You got Brandon Miller down there at Alabama, and they still played that kid. So, I mean, there's no rules. There's nobody to enforce the rules that they think that they have. I mean, it's pretty much do what you want.
I know. These old school coaches.
It's kind of like we went from one extreme to the other. It used to be, they had such tight rules about talking to players when you could recruit them, you couldn't pay them, they could get this much in a stipend. They had all these rules, and they would come in and give you the death penalty if you broke those rules. To, okay, we're paying players now. There are no rules. No rules. Everybody just do what you want.
I know. It's crazy. They got to do something, man. It's going to ruin everything. It really is.
If they haven't already, I don't know how you get this. How you get the jack back in the box. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like they might have already let it go too far.
You can't put toothpaste back in the tube. You know what I'm saying? You
can't. It's tough, man. It's really tough. It can be done, but it's not
the other
easy.
Thing is, I saw Texas, they lost money. Mm-hmm. Their athletic program lost money last year, supposedly. This thing I saw about it could be fake, but they made a lot of money in football. But then they lost money in everything else. Basketball, women's basketball, track, swim, all this stuff. I mean, it's like millions. -7 million, -5, negative whatever. Football was the only thing that made any money, but at the bottom line, they were negative. But that's the only thing people, seems like, I don't know, maybe rich people care about? I don't know. There's a lot of people like basketball.
I feel like you're not I got to put the emphasis on the college. Like you need, that's what the whole revenue share was supposed to be about, is so you could promote some of these other sports and stuff and get people to come out and watch some of these other sports and stuff like that. And instead we took revenue sharing as, oh man, that'll be more money we can put towards football.
Yeah.
I mean, I personally, and it's probably from years of the Razorbacks being bad at football, but I would much rather you put all that money towards basketball and let's go win a national championship in basketball because we're freaking good in basketball. We're freaking good in baseball. Let's win us a World Series or two. And let's tell, we'll be bottom of the league in football every year. Screw football, We'll be Kentucky in football. Every once in a while we'll be okay.
No, nobody wants that.
Nobody that has money wants that.
The super rich people don't want that for some reason. There's too much money. They're making too much money.
I guess
they don't want to give that up. They're not going to give that up. It's cash cow. You know what I mean?
I love college football. I do. I love the game of football. I love to watch it. I like watching a good ball game, all that stuff. But I don't think that there's anything that compares to March Madness. March Madness, I mean, they even predict about how much work is going to be lost during March Madness week. Like there are guys that don't do any work at all at work because of March Madness.
I might be guilty. I don't know.
Yeah. So me personally, I think the best in college sports is college basketball. But I mean, I might have a different opinion if my college football team was worth a damn. But my college football team is never very good.
This is true. If you were Georgia, you might be like, why are we spending money on the basketball team? What are we doing? I need to let basketball out here.
Yeah, their basketball team's not bad this year, but yeah, you're probably right. I'd probably be like,
yeah. I tell you who's hot right now.
Who's that? Yeah. They've won a couple of close ball games too.
It's a good thing I don't bet money on them because I'd be seriously in the hole. Because I'm like, they're going to lose, and then they win.
Well,
something. It's just I don't know how they keep winning, but they keep winning. So
good. Well, they're going to lose 2 games from now. 2 games from now, they're going to lose.
We hope so. These are some big games right here. I mean, we got to go to Oklahoma, which I hate games like this. They've lost 6 in a row. They're 1-6, bottom of the freaking league. We're going to go to their place and play.
Yeah.
Coming off of a good week where we had 2 wins.
Yeah.
And Kentucky's in the view up there.
Can you remember last year? Last year we started out 0-5, and then we did I want to say it was a 3 or 4 game winning streak. And we're like, all right, man, we're looking. And then we go to South Carolina, who was bottom of the barrel last year. They were the crappiest team in the league. And we go to South Carolina. We got beat by 50. I mean, we got run out of the building.
Well,
and
we haven't traveled at all for the last month. We just suck on the road, apparently.
We do.
And now we got to go on the road and play another sucky team.
I'm going to try
just good enough to win. You know what I mean?
I'm going to try and give you some positives here, man.
Okay, please do.
Last year, again, I go back to last year. We started out 0-5. All right, we were like, "What in the hell have we done?" Why did we bring this guy from Kentucky?
Fire the coach. He's here to sabotage us.
He's here to sabotage us.
It's a Kentucky coup.
And then we end up making a Sweet 16 because he got them playing together and everything toward the end of the year. All right. So by the same rationale, okay, we didn't start out 0-5 this year. We've actually done pretty well, right?
Yeah.
But here we come towards the end stretch of the season. I got a feeling Cal's going to get us playing the way that we need to be. I don't predict that we win a national championship, okay? I don't know. There's a lot of good teams out there, a lot of good teams this year.
Yeah.
But I definitely could see us doing an Elite 8, and we might even get lucky and get a Final Four. But
yeah, if you're lucky, yeah.
UConn, Duke,
I don't know, man.
Michigan State.
So many good
There are some really, really good teams out there this year.
Yeah. Just depends on where you get seated and stuff too. Like you said, a little bit of luck. You know what I mean?
Oh, you got to have a lot of luck when it comes tournament time.
Somebody knocks off the number one team somehow, and
somebody calls a timeout when they don't have a timeout at the very end of a ball game and helps you advance to the next round.
That too.
There's a lot of luck involved. Plus, you're in the bracket with UConn, and Mount St. Mary's comes in and beats UConn. So now UConn not in your bracket anymore. That is like a huge relief for every other team that's in UConn's bracket.
Yes.
So,
I just I don't know if we got to be able to take this stuff on the road. I mean, we
got to, yeah.
And good teams always beat the teams they're supposed to. You might have a close game with another team, a good team, and lose, but you don't go lose to the 0-whatever team. You don't go lose to the 1-6 team. If you're a good team, you don't do that. Okay, so if they do that, I don't know. They ain't in it. They just ain't it. I don't know. It'd be lucky to make it out of the first round.
Listen, we got the best point guard in the country. I'm just hands down totally sold on that. We got the best point guard in the country. We just need everybody else to show up too. A-Cup's gonna show up. We just need everybody else to show up. In this last ball game that we played, if A-Cup, if he had the flu and couldn't play that ball game, we lose that ball game by 20.
No, I felt like that too.
So,
well, speaking of A-Cup, he won the SEC Freshman of the Year again, or Freshman of the Week again.
They might as well give him Freshman of the Year, man. I mean, he's killing it.
I don't know. Well, the other thing I saw was about women's basketball in the SEC and how good all these teams are. And when they have 10 teams in the top 25 right now, and that's the first time ever that's ever happened. So
I watched South Carolina get beat the other night by Oklahoma.
Yep.
That little girl that they got playing in Oklahoma with the big fuzzy head.
Chavez, yes.
Chavez. Yep. That girl comes straight up ball, man.
She was the number one. She was the number one recruit.
She might be your next Caitlin.
She's good. She's really good. I mean, she was the number one recruit for a reason. They're up to number 10. You got South Carolina, Texas, Vanderbilt, LSU, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Ole Miss, Kentucky. Who the heck is that? I don't know who that is. Alabama's 24. I can't tell who this, what the picture of this is.
I can tell you who's not in the top 10, and that's Arkansas.
It's not a hog. I tell you that. No, that does not. We are, it's going to be a long season. The men's college basketball AP poll came out today, though, and because we went 2-0, we jumped up to number 15. So
okay,
Arizona 1, UConn 2, Michigan 3, Duke 4, Nebraska all the way up to number 5, still undefeated, still cooking along undefeated. Illinois all the way up to 9. They had a big win. They beat Purdue the other night. It's a pretty good win.
So why can't Nebraska get any love in the polls?
Well, they're up to number 5.
I know, but you're undefeated.
Well,
how many undefeated teams are there?
There's like 3, I think. Arizona's one of them.
Well, then you should be the top 3 at least. Yeah. Top 5 means somebody thinks that you're a poser.
Let's see. Arizona's undefeated. Nebraska's undefeated. And Miami of Ohio is undefeated.
So you should be number 2. Nebraska should be number 2, right? Miami of Ohio should be number 25. That's how it goes.
Well, let's just see here. Nebraska.
That's twice Miami of Ohio has come up on this show. That's also where Ben Roethlisberger played football.
That is weird. They they beat Oklahoma, but Oklahoma's 1-6, right? So they're not that great. They beat Kansas State. They beat New Mexico, and I like New Mexico. They're actually decent, but they beat them. They beat Wisconsin by 30. They actually beat Illinois by 3. They beat Michigan State. They beat Ohio State. They beat Indiana.
Why can't they get no love, dude? They can't get no love.
Well, here we go. 27th was that tomorrow night at Michigan.
Ooh, big one.
Nebraska at Michigan tomorrow night. Woo.
Now, Michigan's only got one loss, right?
Michigan has one loss. Yep.
Yeah.
They lost to Wisconsin.
They about to have 2. Cornhuskers gonna come in there and whoop them.
I don't know, man. Michigan may put an end to the undefeated streak. At home, too. Yeah. Michigan's so good, dude. Ugh. Anyway, let's see. Any other big changes? Not really. Purdue's all the way to number 12 now. Florida's up to 19, and we are the highest ranking SEC team at 15.
Wow. No SEC in the top 10, huh?
Nope.
Wow.
15, Vanderbilt 18, Florida 19, Alabama 23. That's it.
Well, I personally feel like Vanderbilt's going to keep on falling because I feel like they're not big enough, dude. They're not big enough.
Yeah. Well, I saw a draft thing come out this morning, and the point guard Tanner that ACF just ran circles around.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was on the draft board. And wasn't no ACF on there.
Interesting.
Yeah, thought so too. I wonder if they watch games or they just shoot stuff out their butt like they don't know. Anyway, another thing happened this week. The NCAA has officially approved commercial jersey patches on college sports.
Yeah, I'm thinking. We see it on the court. We saw it on the court. We have the logos on the court, but this is actually, and the NBA has been doing it for a while. The NBA has each team has a sponsor, and it's usually a sponsor that comes from that city that is on their, they'll do a business that's from that city or whatever.
That makes sense.
But we haven't seen it in college sports. What I'm thinking is, how much does it cost to get this logo on here? Because if we got, TOB, top of the bleachers, put right here, man, we could blow up.
You know what I just thought TOB stands for?
What?
Think about it for just a second.
Dago Bitties.
Top of the bleachers.
I guess it'd be TOTB, wouldn't it? TOTB.
Okay, use that one. All right. Anyway, yeah, so seeing some stuff on people's jerseys and stuff now. So
yeah, you're gonna have people Googling Tiggo Bitties here in a second.
Be Kentucky Fried Chicken patch or something. No telling us.
It'd be interesting.
We'll see. I don't know how that's gonna work. I'm also wondering if it's gonna be individual stuff, like they get individual deals and be like, yeah, Frank's Car Wash, on the Kickers jersey, or
you ever had no, it won't be individual. I think it'll be a team, like what, kind of like the Nike swoosh or whatever. I was trying to think of Arkansas companies that might end up on the logo. You have Walmart, you have Tyson. We that Cavender's. The stuff you sprinkle on like your barbecue and stuff.
Yeah,
that's made in Arkansas. We can have a Cavender's patch right there or something like that.
Yeah, maybe have a diamond patch.
We have a Maybelline factory. We could have Maybelline right there. Maybelline girls.
Crazy.
Remington rifle. We have a factory that makes Remington rifle. We could put a gun on our.
Hey,
You think they,
some pistolas.
yeah. Yeah. They'd probably outlaw us. They'd probably outlaw it.
We'll just change our name to the Outlaws.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's see what else we got. We got some NFL stuff, and then I got something funny to talk about at the end.
All right.
I don't know if you saw this, but guess who made the Pro Bowl?
Shadur Sanders.
Shadur Sanders is your Pro Bowler for in the AFC. So,
Yeah, it is official. The Pro Bowl means nothing anymore.
Yeah. That's I saw he was ranked number 41 or something, quarterback.
Like you can't get where'd quarterback 40 go? Like we can't get quarterback 40 to show up. He's busy. What about quarterback 39?
Yeah.
What it
Where's like 5 through 30? You know what I mean? What are we doing? I don't get that at all, man.
But now was this like a vote by the fans? Because maybe I could see it happening that way. Like the fan, like
that might be a thing.
Yeah. Be like that year of American Idol where they had that one contestant that could not sing at all, and every round America kept voting him through. What was it? It was like Sanjay or something like that. Guy could not sing to save his life, and every round America kept sending him through. It was like one big joke. Everybody just kept voting for this guy.
Gosh.
Well, I don't think it's a Pro Bowl anymore anyway. It's like the Pro Bowl games. They don't really play a football game anymore, do they?
I don't think so. Let me see.
I think they might even play some flag football, and then I feel like they do some events for like the linemen and some events for.
I feel like they have coaches. Let me see. The Pro Bowl games will take place in the Bay Area, featuring a multi-day event, culminating in a flag football game on Sunday, February the 1st.
Yeah,
and Tuesday, February 3rd. The event highlights the league's top talent through skills competitions and non-contact flag football, often featuring celebrity coaches like Peyton and Eli Manning.
Yeah.
So I remember Peyton and Eli last year, right? Are they doing it again?
I don't know. Sounds like it's probably going to be Deion Sanders on one sideline, and because his kid got.
Oh, you think that's why he got in? What?
Well, that's why he got in the NFL, right?
Conspiracy theories. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, coaches are Jerry Rice and Steve Young.
Okay.
They're in the Moscone Center, South Building in San Francisco, California. Oh boy. Yes, gonna be on ESPN.
And this is going to be the week. This will be the week in between now and the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Features various skills games and culminating in a 50-yard field flag football game.
Yeah.
Huh. Travis Kelce led all players in fan voting for the second consecutive year. Coaches are Jerry Rice and Steve Young. So there you go.
Yep.
There's your Pro Bowl. And I couldn't find the stats on. I was trying to find stats on like ranking quarterbacks. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Where would that be? Under stats, right? So passing leaders probably. What? Whoa!
Just keep talking, man. Keep talking.
I'm trying. He's not in the top 20. I'll tell you that. They stopped at 20. Oh, this is postseason. I want regular season. Here we go. Let's give me a few more options here. Shadur Sanders. Let's see if I can find him. Number 35, ranked QB in yards. Sheesh. Completions. Yeah, this dude's not even gonna be in here, man. Where'd yards go? Yards a game. Yards. Here we go. Shadur Sanders. He only played 8 games, so that's the other thing. He only played 8 games. He didn't play all year. 120 completions. Jiminy Christmas. 6.6 yard average. What is 7 touchdowns and 10 interceptions? 7 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. What? And this guy's in the Pro Bowl. What the hell are we doing? What's going on? Did your headphones die? I just came back and look. You look different.
I can hear you, but you're very scratchy.
I don't know. Let's see some other things we can talk about though, or updates, right? So, old Miami Vice Detective McDaniel.
Holy crap! He got really loud. Hold on. Yeah, go.
McDaniel's headed to the Chargers as offensive coordinator. They finally made that official.
Okay.
Mike McCarthy headed to the Steelers.
Head
coach.
Yeah.
Robert Saleh to the Titans. I think that's actually a good hire. You go to the Jets, that's not a fair grade. You know what I mean?
Well, you go to the Jets and Aaron Rodgers goes out there and tears his Achilles, play one. And
yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, too. They had a lot of free agents that year, I feel like.
What about Buffalo? Has Buffalo decided on a coach yet?
No, I saw they're interviewing people. You know who they did interview?
They interviewed old Phillip Rivers, didn't they?
Phillip Rivers. I saw he withdrew his name from contention, though. So,
yeah.
But yeah, they are interviewing. Let's see. Go check Schefter's page, maybe. Bills are interviewing Rams pass game coordinator Nate Schilhaus for their head coach job. So they're hiring guys I don't know. I don't tell you that. So I think that's actually a good thing because these guys, if they just rotate around back and forth through, just regurgitated same stuff. Let's get some new guys, some fresh guys.
Well, sometimes that works, sometimes that doesn't. Look at Mike McDaniel.
Yeah.
Josh McDaniel. Isn't that his name? The guy from
I don't know where he's at now.
He's the offensive coordinator at Patriots, I think.
Yeah, he was for Belichick and stuff for a while. And
no, I think he's
back there.
I think he's back there.
Okay.
But he tried head coaching for a while and it didn't work. He had to go back to offensive coordinator. So sometimes let's put somebody different in their works. And sometimes, there's a reason why they sticking with these old parts and they just shuffle them around is because apparently they know how to do the job. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, some people want experience, right? He's got experience doing it. He knows what to do, but I don't know, man. Want some fresh guys in there, some new ideas.
There can be there's something to be said about, like, if you're an offensive coordinator and you're really good and you're such a good offensive coordinator that you get a look at a head coach job. Well, when you become head coach, you've got so many other responsibilities. You can't just be the offensive coordinator anymore. You know what I mean? So, that job, your job might suffer a little bit because now you're trying to be offensive coordinator and everything else,
Yeah, true.
As a head coach, you got to be, I have a coach that takes care of that. I have a coach that takes care of that. I have a coach that takes care of that. You know.
Yep. Well, there's other hirings going to happen. I know there's quite a few jobs open, so I'm sure they'll be filling those. So they're interviewing like crazy everywhere that hasn't hired one yet. Raiders and Bills and who's the other one? There's a couple. I think another one or two. Anyway, we had the AFC NFC championship games, which were actually both pretty good. The Patriots Broncos. I don't know. I thought there'd be more scoring, maybe because it's so cold. I guess I don't know.
He had a backup quarterback. I mean,
defense,
he had a short field for a while. Peyton makes the decision to go for it on fourth down instead of kicking the field goal. It comes back to haunt him in the end.
Also, that fumble. That fumble's the only points they gave up.
Yeah, and that the kickers sucked in that ball game. Now it had a lot to do with the snow and the wind and everything, but the kickers sucked in that ball game. And I'm not just talking about the field goal kickers. The punter shanked one that went about 20 yards. It just it was not a very good game for special teams.
Yeah.
And then
a couple mistakes there, and it cost them. That's it.
And then the Seahawks and the Rams. I was rooting for the Rams because I had them picked to go to the Super Bowl. And I think if Stafford could have got his hands on the ball one more time, he might have been able to do it. But when he finally got it back, I think there was 19 seconds left. And Tom Brady said, 19 seconds, 70 yards. It's not like this is something that you practice every day. And dude, if he catches that ball and gets out of bounds with 1 second left, you got a Hail Mary to the end zone and maybe a chance. But he did. He went down in bounds when they showed because I was just begging for him to be out of bounds. I was like, come on, be out of bounds.
You know what's crazy about that game? There was 0 points scored in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
That's pretty wild. That's not normal, like the Rams just needed to score one time. That's all you got to do. One time
they also I feel like all the scoring or the majority of the scoring happened in the third quarter. Like it was like boom, 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 back and forth.
Yeah.
Quarterbacks' numbers were almost identical. Both of them threw for 300 and something yards. Both of them had 3 touchdowns. Both of them were good percentage-wise. I think the winner, I honestly believe that the winner of that ball game is probably your Super Bowl champ. I think that they can beat the Patriots. Yeah. Either one of those teams, I think, can beat the Patriots.
I kind of feel like that too. Besides, Seahawks,
man, Seahawks have got not just that, but they have got a killer defense. Seahawks have probably got the best defense in the league.
Yeah, I mean, Patriots defense is pretty good too, but yeah, Seahawks. I mean, both these teams are good.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun, and it's 2 weeks from now.
Yeah, I'm interested to watch the game, but there's a lot of drama around the game that's kind of ruining it for me.
Oh, this Bad Bunny stuff?
Yeah, and just, making it political and stuff. I watch football because I don't want to look at that all the time. You know what I mean?
I would
keep it out of my face.
Yeah, I wish the NFL would learn that, but I thought they learned it with the whole kneeling stuff, that they would, realize that politics is not a place in sports, but no. I don't know, man. I don't know. And this Bad Bunny has decided that he's coming out in full drag.
Yeah.
To honor, to honor somebody. I don't know. I don't know how wearing a dress honors anybody, but whatever.
Whatever. Yeah. Anyway, all that, and then the other side of it too, with all the alternative,
halftime shows.
UTAP or whatever they're called.
Turning Point USA.
Yeah. I don't know. Like I'm conflicted on that because She creeps me out a little bit. I don't
Which
know.
one?
Erica.
Oh, well, I don't know, man. There's been some stuff come out about Turning Point USA and
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
the whole Charlie Kirk assassination and everything. It's like I know every assassination turns into a conspiracy theory. Like any assassination that happens turns into a conspiracy
Yeah.
theory.
Yeah.
But like right before Charlie died, he wanted because Turning Point USA was his baby. He created Turning Point USA,
Mhm.
and he wanted a full Doge type audit of Turning Point USA. And then right after that is when he gets assassinated. And then come to find out that they've found some shady stuff as far as the books and stuff go in Turning Point USA. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I don't know.
I
But
don't know what to believe in all that stuff. I just want to watch the football game and be left out all that crap.
there's another alternative at halftime. You don't have to watch Turning Point USA. You don't have to watch Bad Bunny. Every year you can flip over to the Animal Planet and they have the puppy bowl going on. It's 30 minutes of just puppies running around doing puppy stuff. It's adorable. All kinds of puppies. You just sit there and watch the puppy bowl and be happy about life.
All right, well, that you got Patriots, Seahawks, Santa Clara, California. Seahawks minus 4.5. I think that's probably accurate. I don't know, man. I'm not going to bet on that game, just so you know. That's just 250-50 for me. I don't like the odds on that one.
I think offensively, I think the Patriots and the Seahawks are pretty evenly matched offensively. Defensively, I think Seattle has a better defense than the Patriots. Patriots got a good defense, but I think Seattle has a better defense. I think Seattle has a little bit of advantage as far as where it's being played, but at the same time, it's 2 weeks before the game, and they're going to go out there for media days and all that stuff. So I don't even know if that even counts in the Super Bowl, unless you're playing in like your home stadium or something like that, you know. So
let's see. Game's at 5:30, so it's not that bad. It would feel like an early afternoon game for a East Coast person.
It starts at 5:30 and it'll end at 10 o'clock at night.
No doubt, for sure. Gotta get them commercials in there, man.
Gotta get them commercials. You gotta allow time for there might be a power outage. Remember, we had that happen at a Super Bowl one time. We had a power outage.
Yeah, remember the earthquake in the World Series?
It could be some sort of riot or something when Bad Bunny comes out in his dress or whatever. They got to clear the stadium or something. There's no telling what could happen. It could be entertaining.
No tellings.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be something?
Breaking news. There you go. Charles Bandiaco's temporary restraining order against the NCAA has been extended 10 more days due to the NCAA's counsel's unavailability for a hearing tomorrow in Tuscaloosa.
Okay.
So he's going to have a hearing tomorrow, and the NCAA said, we can't make it. What the hell? If you want power and to be seen as authority figure, you show up to where you're supposed to be when you're supposed to be there.
Part of being a professional is being on time.
What the heck, man?
Part
These
of
jokers. So that means he's probably going to play at least 2 more games, maybe 3.
Yeah.
Jeez. Let me check their schedule. See what we got here. Alabama schedule.
So if they play 2 or 3 more games and then the NCAA comes out and says, no, he can't play for you, does that mean they have to forfeit those 2 or 3 games that he played in?
I don't know. I guess if the NCAA wants to punish them in some way.
That would be something.
Their next games are Missouri, Florida, Texas A&M, Auburn. And that's through February the 11th. So let's say 10 days from now. Is that business days? Or I don't know. So 7. So that'd be like next Thursday. So yeah, he's going to play 1, 2. He'll play at least 3 games. Yeah. Fifth, yep. He'll play 3 games: Missouri, Florida, and Texas A&M.
Well, what if he gets voted in to start in the All-Star game in the G League? Are they going to give him the night off to go back and play in the G League?
Yeah, I'm sure Alabama probably fly him up there, get his room for him, make sure he got somewhere to stay. Yeah, I'm sure they'll take care of him. Lord of mercy. All right, man. I don't have anything else. I think we covered everything pretty much. Well, I know we didn't cover everything because there's a lot of stuff going on. But I don't know what we got on tonight. Anything on tonight? I have no idea. Go look.
It's a Monday night. I don't think there's.
So there's no NFL. There's no college football, right? So that leaves college basketball. Let's see what we got here. We got a few games. We got a Louisville at Duke.
Ooh, that's not too bad.
We've got Arizona at BYU. That should be really good. That one's at 8:00 though on ESPN. Yeah, there's a couple games on. Louisville Duke at 6 and Arizona BYU at 8. So there you go. There's cool stuff.
So you said you wanted to cover the NFL and then something funny. What was your something funny?
I forgot the funny. My bad. So my buddies over at Top Tier State over on Twitter, that's their handle. They put out these charts from time to time. They came out with a pretty kind of weird one today.
Okay.
The top 20 colleges with the highest STD rates.
Highest STD rates.
I'm hoping STD stands for something else like Special Teams Division or Superiors. Yeah. No. It's sad. Duke's at number 16. You think those guys be smart enough to cover up, something. They got their whole future to protect. That's a bunch of rich kids, ain't it? Vanderbilt, the same way. They're number 18. Jeez, rich kids are dumb. Maybe that's the moral of the story. Actually, number 1 was Arizona State.
Sure.
I was kind of surprised at that.
I'm not surprised at all.
Really?
No.
Why?
Arizona State, Arizona, USC, Cal, all those West Coast teams back in the day when they used to do Playboy magazine. I don't even know if they do Playboy magazine anymore. But back in the day when they did Playboy magazine, those were always your top party schools. Always your top party schools.
I see.
So you got to imagine that there's probably some nasty stuff rolling around at them parties.
Probably so. Arizona State, Temple, Illinois, UMass, Florida State. That's your top 5.
UMass is a little surprising.
Me too. I thought so too. Because that's wouldn't that mean how come they're not number 1? Right? Because are we going per capita here by student enrollment, or what are we counting by here? You know what I mean? What makes you number 1? Because if you're
this is also reported STDs. There's a lot that don't get reported. You know what I mean?
True. This is highest STD rates. So that makes me think it's a percentage of your population. So is it worse that you had 50 people out of 1,000 or like 50 people out of 100. You know what I mean?
Well, I'd say 50 people out of 100 would be worth.
I just feel like there's not that many students there. I don't know.
UMass is a little surprising, but at the same time, it's like,
It's
very,
probably a lot bigger than I think.
very liberal college. Probably a lot of, love going on around there. Stuff like that.
I wasn't surprised about Florida State because, like what you said, same thing. So on the beach,
It's a party
the
school.
ocean, party school.
It's a party school, yeah.
Michigan State.
Michigan. Well, it's cold up there. You got to stay warm.
That's true.
Stay warm in
A
Michigan.
lot of sex going on up in Michigan. That's what I hear.
Apparently. And not safe sex either.
Anyway, I just thought that was a weird list. I told him, I said, what kind of list is this, bro? What are you doing over there? And they followed me back and they laughed at it and stuff.
What?
I was like, oh.
This is our way too early STD ratings for next year.
Yeah, USC is my favorite. I'm just putting it out there. Putting it out there.
Yeah, that's the problem. They're putting it out there. They need to put that away. If they put it away, they wouldn't have a problem.
This is true. All right, man. Anything else before we get out of here? I'm getting hungry. I'm ready for some dinner. How about you?
I think we're doing breakfast for dinner.
I think we're doing spaghetti.
I think we're doing eggs, hash browns, and bacon.
The wife, I think we got some gluten stuff going on. By the way, if you're out there and you're having some troubles, you should try cutting out some wheat out your life and see if it makes you feel better. Just try it. You might be surprised. So,
there are people that go to Italy and other France and stuff, and they try breads over there, and they don't have a problem. And here they have a gluten allergy. There they don't.
Yep.
I'm telling you, man, food companies are trying to kill us.
It ain't really an allergy. It's the freaking chemicals they put all over the freaking wheat to make it last longer.
Yeah, it's preservatives.
It's just, oh man. But I had somebody come test my water the other day. I was in Lowe's, okay? You know how they get you in Lowe's, right? They come by there, hey man, I come out and check your water for free, run some tests.
Sure.
If you'll let me do that, I'll give you a $20 gift card.
Oh wow.
I said, you're gonna give me $20. Just come out and
test my water
for me. Oh yeah. All right. Well, guy came out here, man, and it was like, I mean, he's a legit thing, you know what I mean? But it was so much like the vacuum cells, or he had the big giant bag, he come toting in there and had all these chemicals. Let me put here, I'll show you how much chlorine's in there. Whoa. And every time he dropped something in there, I was thinking, what if you're dropping red drops in there? You know what I mean? What are we doing? And then there was some weird stuff. Like this one time he was like, he showed you how much chlorine was in your water. I was like, oh, that's not really good. And then he showed their filter, or whatever. And then he had her put her finger in the water where the one with the chlorine in it, put your finger in there and hold it in there for like 10 or 15 seconds. She puts it in there for a second. He talks for a second. And then she pulls it out and it's clear. The water was clear after she put her finger in there. And he was like, where do you think all that chlorine went? And we're just sitting there looking at each other like, don't tell me that. I got to take a shower after a while, man. It takes a couple seconds. Douse myself with chlorine. What the hell are we doing? But yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's, everybody's water got a little chlorine in it because they have to clean it and all that stuff to get it to you if you're on city water. But he told me too. I said, well, is well water, you get the same kind of results on well water? So, oh, yep. Same thing. From all the calcium and buildup in pipes and stuff. I'm like, man, all right, well, and then they try to sell you the thing, well, let's just save you this and save you that and save you this, and only cost you this much a month because of all the savings.
Yeah,
bro. I'm just like, listen, I'm just gonna drink chlorine and be all right, be okay. I can't afford your $10,000
Even
water
with
filter. You want to come out here and build a trench up beside the house and put it up in here. It sits in your house, actually. It's in your house. But he kept talking about if we had to build a trench, and I was like, what? What are you talking? I thought you said it sits in the house. What? Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I was just like, bro, I can't. And then he was mesmerized because I thought it was going to be a 5-second thing. Here, let me grab some water out of your faucet. I'll send you the results or something. You know what I mean? I'll send you something that shows you what I found. Oh, great. No, it was a freaking hour and a half of talking and like, God, you're making me sick with this chlorine talk. And just, yeah, and I was cooking pizzas. You know how I am, man. I take a frozen pizza, turn it into a gourmet dish, man. I got black olives, I got a little banana pepper, some different cheeses. Yeah, I make it all up. It don't look. He was like, "That's a frozen pizza." I was like, "Yeah, man, you got to doctor these things up." But it sat there. I took it out of the oven and it sat there for a freaking hour. And I'm looking at him like, "Bro, I'm hungry. What do you like? Wrap this thing up." And even Crystal was like, "Listen, you don't have to give us any more displays. Just skip to the part where you tell us how much it is." Like, cow. I don't like that stuff, man. Anyway, we went through the thing. Hopefully get our $20 or whatever.
Yeah.
But I lost an hour of my life for $20, just so you know. Some stranger in my house looking at me like, "Ooh, you're chlorine. You're gonna die.
You're gonna die tomorrow."
Like, whoa, bro. Whoa. It was kind of gross. I'm not gonna lie. It is, but I mean, that's what they do. They make you feel like it's gross so that you'll buy it, you know.
Well, the vacuum thing was the same way, you know. You think you're living in a clean house, and then this guy walks in with a vacuum, runs across your couch, and shows you this mud that comes out, and you're like, "What?"
I know. I saw this video a while ago. This guy's catching snow.
Yeah,
catching snow. Grabs some of it, lets it melt on a little thing, and puts it under the microscope to show the kid. And the kid looks in there, and there's little things crawling all in it. You know, guy wouldn't go in the snow ever again if you showed me that as a kid. There's critters in them things. Well, no, well, thank you.
There's critters everywhere.
I know. I don't want to know about it. I don't want to think about it.
I know. I know.
I don't want to think about it.
Somebody once told me like how much skin you lose in a year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Gave me like the estimate of what a person loses in skin, and they're like,
that's why an old person's house smells like old people.
It's like, well, where do you think they lose that skin at? They lose it on your couch. They lose it when they come over. And I'm like, why are you telling me this? I was living just fine.
I know you shed so much skin a day and all that stuff. Oh. And then don't even get me started on the dust mites. Good Lord.
Yeah, dust mites.
Dust mites, man. Things everywhere.
No, I don't like them.
Good Lord. I don't know how we got off on this, but I didn't even get off on a tangent there, but I sort of did. My bad. Anyway, I'm gonna go make some sketty and
all right.
I'll try to watch that game. Maybe we'll see how it goes.
I might have some breakfast.
All right. Well, I will.
Before we get off here, now, if you were, hey man, what's going on? X and more too.
Oh, X and more. I gotta pull this up.
Oh, that thing's so. Oh, that thing's so nasty.
Oh man, no kidding. Dust mites, bro. Don't look up dust mites if you got some old pillow. I'm telling you, you won't sleep for like 3 weeks. That stuff will get you.
There's only like There's only like one thing that really, really gets me, and that's like every 3 months, around every 3 months, I gotta have a new toothbrush because I saw a thing one time about toothbrushes, and I've got to have a new toothbrush.
I went to use mine a while ago. I don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
Wife got me an electric toothbrush. Never asked for one. Normally I'm just let me get in there,
Mm-hmm.
And I went to use it, and it was battery powered,
Sure.
just stopped. I was like, now I gotta go find a toothbrush somewhere.
Why don't you just use that one like a regular toothbrush?
I did for a second, and I was like, this is stupid. Let me get some, I went and got some more batteries and put the batteries in. It didn't work. I was like, so the thing quit on me. Okay, now I got to find. It's more hassle. That's my point.
Yeah.
I need a toothbrush in there.
Yeah, sure.
I don't need all the electronics and gadgets and gas bills. You know what I'm saying?
I totally.
So maybe that's
if you're
enlightened now that I'm older.
If you happen to be watching us, please on YouTube, please hit that like and subscribe. You can follow Big at the Bleachers Podcast. You can follow me at Rural Route Talk. Hey, I don't know if y'all are like me, but I got like 5 inches of ice out here, and sometimes we get what's called cabin fever.
Mm-hmm.
Being stuck at the house and you can't go nowhere. It's like, I can sit at the house all week long and it not bother me. But the second I can't go nowhere, all of a sudden it becomes a prison,
You got freedom issues.
Yeah. Anyway, if you're struggling with stuff like that or you're getting down in the dumps, there is a number you can call 988. They'll talk with you and text with you. It's the suicide hotline, but they call it the suicide and crisis hotline. So just, there you
go.
Don't do life alone, and don't let the snow get you down. If you're like me, you live in the South, it won't be here very long. If you live up north somewhere, I'm sorry.
That is the biggest difference. It really is. It snows here, it's gone a couple of days. Up there it snows, and it don't go away for weeks. Then it might snow again.
Yeah, but they handle it a lot better than we do. I remember I've told this story before. I got pulled into a truck stop in Iowa. I backed my big rig in, and I'm done for the night. And I got to deliver like right down the street. I can see the place where I got to deliver. And I shut my curtain, and about 3 o'clock in the morning, I got to pee. So I opened my curtain to get out, and there is 3 foot of snow already. And I'm like, oh, crap. I'm in Iowa. I'm like, I'm going to be here for the week. And I go over to the truck stop, do my business, come back, go back to bed, wake up, 3 hours later, open my curtain. The parking lot's cleared. The streets are cleared. They know how to handle it in the North.
Oh, yeah.
In the South, we pretend like we know what we're doing, but we don't know what we're doing.
I know they're pretty good up there. Yeah, they use a lot of chemicals and salt and stuff, though. Not a big fan of that, but you got to use something, or it's just an ice rink.
I told you earlier that there was Cavender's was made here in Arkansas, and there was a report, and I didn't ever looked into this to see if it was true, but there was a report that there was a town here in Arkansas that bought like 1,000 pounds of Cavender's. And that's what they were using on their city streets and stuff.
What?
Because it's got sodium and stuff in it. Now, I've never taken my bottle of Cavender's outside to see if it'll melt snow or not. But it probably will if it has salt in it.
I had a couple young, strapping young lads come by yesterday morning and was trying to drum up some business to shovel driveways. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, go right at it, boy. So they cleared my drive for me and gave a little bit. We gave them a little pocket change and
Sweet. I ain't had nobody show up at my house offering to do that.
They was pretty young. I mean, I don't know if they's old enough to drive. Probably somewhere between 8 and 18, somewhere in there. I'm guessing somewhere around 12, 15, somewhere in there. I don't know. Can't tell these days, man. Everybody looks.
What did you say earlier? You said something like, I was asking how much snow you got. And you're like, somewhere between 6 inches and 6 feet, something like that.
Somewhere in there. I don't know the exact measurement, but somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something my dad used to do all the time. It'd be funny.
Well, we didn't get any snow. We got nothing but ice. So.
Boo.
Yeah.
I walked out here saying and there was some stuff melting already. So.
Oh yeah, we had some. The sun was beaming today, but all that stuff, as soon as the sun goes down tonight, that's all going to refreeze. So.
Well, I don't think we're above freezing right now. It's 17 degrees right now. So
yeah. Well, I'm a little further south than you. We are at let's see. We are at 23 degrees.
Oh wow.
It's like a damn heat wave down here.
Yeah, we're having a heat wave. All right, bro. Let's get out of here.
All right, man.
I will catch you on the flippity flop.
I'll be there. Peace.
All right, peace.
Thanks for watching our show. Remember to subscribe for more shows on the network. Smash the like button, share, and comment.